had to have one of our white counterparts push it first in order for them to look at it. And a lot of times that's what we need to learn to do. Yeah. We need to learn to use those allies, because a lot of times when it comes to people of color, sometimes they hear us legalize it. Then I want to know, what are we going to do with the decriminalization of those that are in jail or have records for it? And so once it gets legalized, I want to see us push something to say, those people that have records for it, let's come and bring them back and let's clear some records up. Now that's when we start making progress in our city. So that's some of the things that I would like to see. It's not my district, but I want to hear what you guys feel about this, because we are trying to do some things on a county level. They want to do some things with the domes. I'm not 100% on board with that, but I want to make sure that if we're going to legalize it, also we can make money, because with county there's a lot of land. That's right. I can't do it, but hey, if you want to go into the hemp business and things like that, I would say go for it. A lot of times they have land for sale and we don't know about it, because once again, if you're of color, they don't always tell you the ends about it. But I was informed that county has land that they have been leasing out to people for like 5%. And people are paying it. So if we're going to legalize it, let's make sure we make some money off of it for our community, but that we also give back, and those that have records, we make sure that their records are clear and clean. So that's what I like to see go forward. Thank you, DB.
One question, comment. I mean, as a county supervisor, Matt, and David and I have spoken on message time. One of the things you find right now is the state of Wisconsin's drug policy still holds marijuana to be as dangerous as heroin, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and cocaine. Nothing is going to change in the state of Wisconsin until that changes, because that is being taught statewide, and the people delivering those messages are police officers.
But that's a federal issue. That's a federal issue. But also when we talk about, so now a lot of people are talking about opioids. And I often say, I wish that it was a medical and mental condition where they was breaking up our families when crack hit our neighborhoods hard, that we were also getting some of those money. So I feel like, hey, if they can tie stuff to heroin and opioids, let's tie something to marijuana and give us some funding for our communities as well too. But I think it's going to take an effort local, which is city, county, and state officials, and then to go to the federal together to say that, hey, we're all aligning with this and this is what needs to be done. But it's going to take more than just one person in one community doing it.
And I know it's a separate issue, but it does tie together with prison reform, heroin and marijuana. It's an unholy trinity. And people have to look in broad spectrums of that, because it does, medicinally is being
it ties to it.
Is being used for treatment of depression, withdrawal, things like that.
Right.
I mean, get elected, guys, please. Please.
Oh, really?
Can I do a poll real quick? How many people in the room, raise your hand if you believe marijuana is a gateway drug? Raise your hand if you believe marijuana is a gateway drug. Some people that don't know what gateway means, you believe marijuana will get you to use other drugs.
You're propaganda. The people that are supporting
that's propaganda. But this is the issue. I'm bringing that up because I was in a room when we were talking about cannabis oil, CBD oil, and I had Republicans claiming that marijuana was a gateway drug.
That's propaganda.
Right?
And they also don't support legalization of marijuana.
Right. So I would love if the Governor Scott Walker right now, if he believes in medical, he needs to be able to bring his caucus with him. He needs to be able to bring Republicans along with him. Because all those voters in those Republican districts have to force those legislators to say, look, we understand your position, but this is what we want. And that's one of the benefits. I'll just say that's one of the benefits if you have a statewide referendum. Republican district voters will say, I'll vote for a Republican, but I also want a Republican to legalize marijuana. And right now, they have that cop-out. Every time they sit in the room with me, they say, Representative Bowen, I believe in the bull crap. That I know that's not true. But I'm going to say it because I'm trying to save face on camera and people in my district to let them believe that this stuff is real, but it's not.
Right, no, that's the propaganda they're going to keep.
Yeah, you want to say something?
I didn't, but I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am Stephanie. We're Wisconsin Cannabis Users Matter.